What's up, guys? Back again. Another adventure. Even if it's quite boring, because all I'm doing is just waiting. I'm happy to wait till January and be able to finalize everything that I have now, and still whatever I have selling and stuff on Amazon and eBay and Carrd, anything else that I am selling on. If I don't find anything, then I don't find anything. But if I do, I do. That's, of course, my ultimate goal is to find things. That's the whole reason why I sell on these platforms. But like I said, I have patience. And I know what I'm losing. I know what I'm gaining. I know all about that. But I'm also not in a hurry to make $1 million. I'd be happy to make $50,000. I really would. I would be happy to make $50,000 in profit in my pocket that I could actually use. But that would only cover small things of expenses that I need to buy, which is I have to buy a house because spoiler alert, my parents want to move in with me, and that's fine, totally fine. I figured it was coming. Me and my wife talked about it for many years, actually. But before that, I have to get this out of the way. I was actually late today. I was supposed to be here a little bit earlier, but my car didn't start. My battery sucks. My battery cables keep coming loose. I don't know if maybe I just need to tighten them down a little bit more. But once I get done with this and before I go inside, I'm going to have to turn it off, turn it back on just to make sure and see if it started. Because if the battery's not holding a charge, then at least I know my alternator's working and I don't have to worry too much about it. But I have to buy another battery and then put it in this cold. It sucks. But I got gloves. It's not going to be so bad. But anyways, so I almost literally forgot everything. But anyways, my parents are going to move in. I don't know when. I don't know the time frame. I just know it's probably going to be after the winter. And it could be 2 years from now. I honestly don't know. It's really up to them taking care of their own financial and stuff like that. It might even be 3 years from now. I honestly don't know. I just know it's coming to that point where it has to happen. And that means more responsibilities. That means more of everything, pretty much. Stretching more thin. And sounds great. I know it sounds ridiculous to most of you, but it really does. Because, I love my parents. My wife loves my mom. And my kids, they didn't really get to see them that much. I mean, they did when they were little, and they don't remember it really that much. But, growing up, we've kind of lived apart, and we went and seen them, so they know what they look like, they know who they are, and all that stuff. But, not really spending time with them in a coherent state, something they would remember. So, but anyways, that's a parent, and that's why one of those goals has to be that. I don't have no other way of doing it, to be honest. I don't have that great a credit. My credit sucks, but I never really seeked out to get credit. I tried to a couple of times, and then I kind of got screwed over. One of them was like a car dealership, and they lied to me. They said they were reporting, and they weren't. And even though I, even though I went and called the, credit bureau and stuff like that, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's he say, she say stuff unless it's in writing. So kind of get screwed in that. But it's not like I haven't tried. But I don't need the things. I don't need to owe on something to have great credit. But the only thing that would help is buying a house. And I need it, even if it's cheap. As long as it's more than 2 bedrooms. And that's a problem with the area that I live in. I mean, it's not very big. I know there's more animals than there are people. And that's certainly true because it's mostly farmland and smaller areas, and houses are spread out and up in the mountains, blah blah blah. Like, there's just a lot, but it's not enough to have a robust economy. There's only a gas station, a school, a library, and that's the grocery store. The gas station is the grocery store, so like very much there. So my pickings are pretty slim, but I'm a little bit happier today. Not even because of that news, and that news has been kind of brought upon me not too long ago, but today the 49ers lost. Kind of upset, but I'm happy because they're still going to make it to the playoffs. So I knew they were going to lose at least one out of the 3 teams they were going to play. I didn't think, honestly, it was the Falcons. I did believe it was going to be the Saints, so it kind of was a little bit more a downer. But my Lakers won, and they have only lost 3 times. I think they're 24-3 now. So like, there's good and bad and everything. I don't look at the news as oh no, like this is the most terrible thing, and because it's really not. I actually look at it as the next part of my life to be able to actually reconnect, because I literally moved out of the house before I was it was either right before I was 18 or right after, and I wanted my freedom, my independence, and I didn't like it. I hated it. I moved in with a girlfriend, and then she dumped me from a dude in a trailer park. So when living with her and her parents, I had to leave, go back to my parents. Then I moved out again with my friends, and did a lot of partying. But we worked so we could party, and also I slept on a bed that was part of a bunk bed, but the front of the legs, they were like wooden and they broke, and I literally slept at a slant for a long period of time for many months, and kind of sucked. Sometimes I had to put pillows down there to elevate my feet. So yeah. That didn't help me out any. But yeah, I'm thankful that I'm going to have this opportunity, even though if it brings more responsibilities and things I need to do. But I'm certainly pleased to go on with another part of my life that a lot of people may or may not go through, may or may not even have the chance to. So. And that was one thing that my dad did growing up. We took his mom in, his dad, and we couldn't take my mom or my mom's mom and my mom's dad because we were in another state. Even though that was the case for my dad's parents, but I get it, so I'm ready, and I hope you guys are too, because things are coming next year. It's gonna be awesome. Talk to you later, guys. Peace out.